Welcome back to the community, everybody, and thank you all for being part of it. Please hit the subscribe button, smash the like button to help with the algorithm for the channel so it puts the videos out there, and hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload, go live, or do anything, you're notified immediately in a non-annoying way. But just do it, okay? Alrighty. Thanks for everyone being there in the Friday Night Live chat. I really appreciate it. Every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a great time. And also, I appreciated Heather being in there. It was a lot of fun. Please stay to the end of the video because I'm going to show you in what specific order we're going to get back on the car in and what we're doing. So it will make sense when you see it. Come on, let's go to the car show. Today, we're showing the car show that went on 13th annual VWs in the Valley in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. We had 3 different members send in photos that they took so that you could all enjoy it. June, Darren, and Adam. And I appreciate all 3 of you very much taking out the time to do these photos and send them to me, which can be time consuming. The 3 of you were very, very thoughtful about that, and I really, really appreciate it. So let's start out with what June had sent in. And here's his cool car, one of them, cruising to the meet with his beautiful wife behind him in the little red car that you see. That was very nice of them to take out the time. So let's go ahead and check out what photos that June had sent in.
As they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright. And for the first time in a long time, I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
And thank you very much, June. I really, really appreciate that very much, brother. Okay, so next, what did Darren send in? And another brother, Adam Gray, had also sent in photos, which I appreciated. Let's check them out next, and then hang in there. We're going to go over stuff. Thank you so very much, all three of you, for taking out the time to do that and then send me all those photos. That looked like a great show. I truly wished I could have been there, but traveling is not in it for me this year with everything going on in life. But I will make it to some next year. I'm excited about it because I want to get together with everybody. So what do we have coming up here? There's a reason this is up on Sunday, and I hope you enjoyed the live chat Friday night. Always a great time. Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to tune in. So here's the specific order I wanted to do things in next. So here's what's coming up next. I'm going to give you a certain specific order. Okay, as you know, we're keeping the metal dash. We're not going back to the dash pad. So I'm going to have to fill in some of these holes. I was going to weld it, but I may do something different with an epoxy because I don't want arcs going down inside and catching fire with those cardboard style defroster vents. So we're going to fill some of the holes in. We're going to sand and paint the dash. A lot of that will be time lapsed, of course, so you're not watching me sand. So probably an hour's worth of sanding will be about 10 seconds your time. So we're going to pop the steering column, and we're going to go ahead and paint the dash and the firewall and get that all of the way so that we can do the interior coming up. Heather's stuck doing the interior, which means you're stuck with Heather for about 2-3 videos straight doing the carpeting and stuff like that. It won't be so bad. Okay, after that, I wanted to move over to the roof. Roof, obviously, being a much larger area, I did go ahead and buy the turbo spray. This stuff got an extremely wide fan pattern vertically. So I did get that to do the roof because it'll be easier to do the large area. As you know, I was using the 5-in-1 spray for the rest of the car, and it does work nice. I'm actually really happy with the 5-in-1 spray. Yes, we do have orange peel. You're going to have that with a gun, but I'll be wet sanding this and then putting on the clear coat. And it come out really good. So we're going to stay with what we're doing, obviously. And next after that will be the front end. I'm actually doing it in sections, okay? Heather wants to spray the front fenders, and that's fine. I'll be doing that very shortly. I don't know why, but she wants to spray them, so I think that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and do the front end within a 2-week radius, and then we'll move to the sides and the back end, and that will complete our paint job. So that's the specific order I'm doing it in. Now, I am definitely 100% doing a removable apron. I just like it better where I can slide the motor in and out. So I think that's great. Also, of course, I'm pulling the motor back out. I still haven't decided on paint yet. I have it in red right now, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Red motor with a white car? I don't know. I don't want to just do black. I wanted to do something a little unique. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. So that's somewhat of specific order on things that will be coming up, just to give you an idea. Once we get her all in paint, then I'm going to take out time, obviously, and time lapse a lot, and wet sand and do the clear coat. So it's going to come together rather quickly. Filming takes a bit of work, and I'm sure some of you know that. So when you think, why is this car taking so long? If I was just filming every day, the car would be done in like 4 months, but that's not the case, obviously. I try to do every DIY that I can think of that you folks may need. Always go to the playlist, and that way you know where to find the stuff until the website's completely done. Okay, there's always so much to say, and I think it bores you, but that's my job. Thanks for being here. And as usual, Friday night live chats, don't forget 9 p.m. Eastern. It's getting bigger and bigger. We have so much fun talking in there. Everybody, I really appreciate you. Have a great upcoming week.